What's going on? Ellis in the building. I'm here to represent Sensory Overload. And I know it's been a while since I made any content. I'm sorry for the wait. But this particular one I had to get on camera and speak on. What we got here is Louis Vuitton Lovers. And a real good replica, Sunlight Lovers. So, Louis Vuitton Lovers, $330. Sunlight Lovers, $55. And that's before using the discount code. Keep in mind, Duval got the 30% off this weekend, so you do the math. But with that being said, is this a good one? I'll let you know. So, right now, I'm wearing Louis Vuitton Lovers. This is my first time trying Louis Vuitton Lovers, but I've also wore this to get the experience. Shout out to my boy KJ. All right, he's from the 757, and once we heard that Pharrell had this collaboration with Louis, he's like, "Yo, I gotta get this fragrance." So he's let me borrow this. But me, I was more so like, "Yo, I'm gonna wait till the replica comes out." My boy KJ is like, "You know what? I'm gonna go on Facebook." He hits up Masam. He's like, "You guys wanna is Duo gonna do a replica of Louis Vuitton Lovers?" Masam was like, the end of September. That boy, he was serious because we waited, and he asked let's say 2 months in advance. But sure enough, September, the last weekend of September, it dropped. You know what I mean? He's a man of his word, so we appreciate that. And I just want to discuss how well they do as far as comparisons, and if this one is a bang for his buck, because I think that's a fair question when it's $330 compared to $55. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, Louis Vuitton Lovers is bright. Now let's talk about this. Pharrell created this with the inspiration of the sunlight. What does that mean to you? How it radiates, how it's bright, how it's invigorating. You know what I'm saying? And you get that analogy through the scent. It's very bright. Some of the notes that you're gonna have in here is gonna be your bergamot, your galbanum, your gingerwood, your sandalwood, and your cedarwood. Now, I'm reading off that because on the real, it smells good. That's all I know. It smells citrus. It smells bright. It smells like a good time. It's a real good time. So, that being said, I'm going to spray one on each hand, and we're going to see how close they are and if there's any differences. And as I do that, I'll say this. Throughout my experience today of wearing the Louis Vuitton version compared to Dua, there's a couple of differences that stood out to me. One is how the opening is. Now, Dua, I didn't let it macerate, so that was right off the rip. Louis, however, it's a smooth opening. It does project, but Dua's, I remember, just bouncing off me. A few sprays you could fill up a room with that. Not do about 5 sprays, on the body, one side of the neck. So boom, 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 boom. That's my little 5-piece combo, And that right there could fill up a room and leave a nice scent trail. Louis, I did the same thing. And I still get wafts of it. I drove with the windows down earlier today. You just keep getting wafts coming across. It was very impressive. It was like, dang, I'm glad I smell good. Man, you feel good about yourself wearing this one. But anyways, it's the Louis bottle. See how that lights up? That translucent part. So that's the bottle of Louis Vuitton Lovers. I like it. I'm going to spray it on the back of my left hand. Right? Louis left. I think I can remember which one is which if I do it that way. Great atomizer, by the way. Great atomizer. Magnetic cap. Yeah, you feel the quality. Damn, this is a good one. It opens up very bright. It's smooth, you know what I mean? There's nothing screeching, no notes, just it's overpowering and you turned off. It's not that at all. It's a real good scent. It smells, I get citrus vibes, but I mean, bergamot was the only one listed. So, and like I said, like today's a beautiful sunny day. This right here to the fullest is a great like representation of the weather and how a sunny day makes you feel. You know, I'm from the East Coast, so you know it's transitioning into fall. It's getting cold, but today's a nice, warm, like 70 something degree weather. It's beautiful, you know. So now we're gonna try doers. All right, let's see what doer got going on. A great atomizer as well. Mm-hmm. It's good. They're both good. The openings are different. The Louis was like I kept saying smoother. It is. Doer smell maybe a little bit more sharper, and the citrus doesn't smell as prominent as it does in the Louis. This was like let it chill. But right now for the openings, Louis got it. Louis got it, man. It's a distinct difference. That's pretty cool. I will say this though, despite there being a difference, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't understand what the inspiration is. I just think one is better than the other in that particular opening, not overall. So it's still going, you know. But do is kicking. It projects well. And yeah, the Louis, like I said, is a bit more closer to the skin, but you know, you move around, start warming up, it's gonna start projecting, and you're gonna start getting more wafts of it. I was walking around, had to get me a costume, so kept catching glimpses like, okay, you know what I mean? So it's cool like that. Okay, so the duo is still taking its time to transition into like the base. It's only been a few seconds, so you know I gotta be patient with that one. But as I talk about it, I think that there's good value in it. Knowing that I wore them both for a full day wearing and try to get the experience of it all. The dual one's a great value. If you got the bread for the Louis though, go for it. There ain't nothing wrong with it. If you could do it, then you do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you like, man, I just get the dupe, you'd be perfectly fine. I remember when I did wear the Dua, sprayed this said like 7 a.m. Got in the office around 8. Got a compliment walking right in. You know, so that was a good one. And you always get that. Not that I'm always looking for it because the way I work, I see like the same people. You know, so when I'm walking around strangers, where I may get some unsolicited. Well, they're always unsolicited, but I think getting them from strangers hit different. You know, regards compliments. So I'm gonna take it for what it's worth because that lets me know it's a good one. Because everybody doesn't like the fragrances that you know what I mean, wear to the office. So with that being said, this fragrance is good for the office. It's mass appealing, and this is both of them. You know what I mean? They're mass appealing. They still smell good. Like I said, the opening was a little more sharper, but it's not. It won't turn you off. You know. And I think when you smell it this close, you're not really getting the real way the fragrance is gonna play out because you don't smell fragrances like that. Like you get the wives, you move it around and stuff. That's kind of what people was also smelling. I think, in my opinion, at least. But good for the office. Good for like this homecoming season. Perfect. Perfect for like that type of vibe for like tailgating. You know, there's gonna be some honeys there, you know what I mean? Then you're gonna be chilling, got your crew, you know, doing what you do. Or even for you just with your shorty. Perfect. Let's see here. I think it could be good for like a first impression if there was a date. You know, you don't gotta be too trigger happy with the dual one. I know I did the 5 sprays. If you're gonna do 5 sprays, at least give yourself time before you're about to meet that person, so that you could allow an opportunity for it to kind of settle down a little bit. With the Louis, I feel like if you was in the car and you was about to walk into like a restaurant, you just said with a that'd be fine. You hit it with a dual, that sucker it be gone. You may need chill out for a second, or you may just want to be projecting, but it's a beast. It's a good beast. After a few minutes, the dual now starts to smell more accurate and more like on par with the Louis Vuitton. The Louis is now more closer. It smells good. It's a good scent. So, work, dates, errands. It's this one could really be a Swiss Army knife. I don't think it has to be a season. I think it definitely, if there was to though, summer, sunny days. Like it could just be a sunny day type of fragrance because that inspiration you definitely feel it. And yeah, I like this. So, my opinion, they're both bangers, right? They're both bangers. Me, I'm glad I got to experience both of them. But at the end of the day, I have no problem going with the dual one. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I would operate. But I'm not mad at Louis. I'm not mad at them at all. They did a great job. They did a good job. You know what I mean? So, not one is better than the other, but I will say you could tell the difference amongst the two. You know, there is some accuracy there. When you looking, and now that I think about it, I see how other fragrance guys and girls be talking about like the percentage of, it's like 80%. I see it now. This joint is more, it is like a, as it transitions from the opening and it goes to like the mid and the base, it becomes like thing there 85%. I'm gonna go 85, 85, 90, you know? But yeah, both good choices. Check it out. See for yourself, you know what I mean? But Louis Vuitton Lovers, banger, you know? Do it. Sunlight Lovers, banger, and a great inspiration. Listen, I appreciate y'all checking me out. I know it's been a minute, but I had to bring up this topic because I was like, yo, people need to know, but this one is a gem. This is a gem. This is a banger. This is like something you want in your collection. I'll put you out. You really do. If you say, hey, if you used to recommend something, introduce somebody to do it, I'll do this. You know what I mean? I would definitely use this as one of them because there's so many on that website. So you gotta think about it, like, you know what I mean? Was it that good? Yeah. And if you got that friend that's, you know what I mean, they just fly, they some fresh, you know how they do. Them homeboys fresh, I know how you do. I understand it. This is a good one. This is a good one for folks that's into that designer realm. You know what I mean? Being Louis doing what they do. That's UPS back there. That's my dog back there. But it's all good. I got the screen open, getting a good breeze in. But thank you for listening, for checking boy out. And yeah, y'all take care. Stay blessed. And I'll see you next time. Peace.